Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Anything Goes stream. I'm still playing Animal Crossing because I haven't made up my mind what other game I want to play. I've got a couple in very strong choices in mind, but I thought since I'm still a little bit indecisive, and it so lined up that yesterday Resident Services was closed and was being made into a proper building. I suddenly realised, well, Isabelle arrives today. See, there's the building. So, I thought we'd celebrate, everyone's favourite alcoholic. Well, she's not an alcoholic yet. I think she gets driven to drink by being on the island and having to deal with, all the villagers, including, me. Oh, look, I can't remember if that's Mabel or Sable. But it looks like the Able sisters are going to come. So a lot has happened in the last week. Right, I've got 2 extra rooms in my house. We have Nook's Cranny over there. The museum has been built. I got my first art piece from Red. So I'm going to have a quick tour, meet the new village. I've got 5 villagers now as well, so I'm going to meet the new villagers, go around the museum, go to the Cranny. I'm not going to do what I normally do first thing in the morning, which is go around and harvest all the wood and bells, because that takes an hour and is not entertaining for a stream. It's a very chill thing for me to do before I start work, but it doesn't translate well to a stream. So here we go. Let's see Tom Nook's little announcement. We've added someone to our island staff. Dear Isabelle. Come on. No, she just runs in. Sure you will, love. Or... well, yes, the plaza did need some work doing to it. To have that sweet voice every morning from now on. Okay, Tom, you're overstaying your welcome now. Yay, we have Isabelle, which means we have island ratings now, which means I've really got to step up and start improving stuff, because we need to get at least a 3-star so I can start terraforming. We also need that so I can get the 2.0 content, so Cap'n, Brewster. Also, I have Happy Home Paradise, which I'm going to want to do. That can't happen until I get 3-star, I believe. So, let's... oh, and also I've been making a lot of money selling sea creatures, which is why I'm dressed for swimming. And in these 3 holes, in each of these holes is 99,000 bells, which I've saved up to pay off the room that's on this side. Because that's like, I think it's about 500,000. So, let's just check the mail and see what's going on. Nooking, what did I... oh, I didn't order anything because, he was closed. Celebrate the new opening of the new building. Stupid phone. Quiet, you. Right. Celebrate the opening of the new resident service building. We have lots of new miles redemption items available. Wow. Plus, we're going to have a new service for Nook Miles Plus members to earn 5 times more miles. Wow. Commemorative gift is attached. What have you given me, Tom? Oh, no. A Nook Miles ticket. Okay, that'll come in useful later because I couldn't get one yesterday. Right, let's chuck this sea slug away and this acorn barnacle because they're not worth very much money. Oh, and that sea slug as well. You can go away. Let's take off the snorkel. Oh, no, and let's take off this. Okay, and I have that on. I got that. I don't know if it was a gift or if it was a balloon thing, but I'm woefully lacking in clothes at the moment. So I'm glad one of the Able sisters has turned up. So let's dig up these bells that I've been saving so I can put them against my loan. I don't exactly know why I buried them because having stuff on the ground would have lowered the rating, but there was no rating. There's no rating until Isabelle shows up, so I don't know. It's what I do to turnips when I buy them, which I will be buying tomorrow because Daisy May will arrive. Okay, so let's go in here first, get some loan payments done. I'm sure Tom will want to say something. You better be telling me about construction now because I'll need bridges and inclines. Yes, you did say tent. Clearly not a tent, Tom. What do you want? Right, first, I'm just going to pay some on my loan, you know, because, you know. We're sorry the Nooks that was unavailable yesterday. Yeah, couldn't get my bonus. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, let's get... Oh! I thought I had a loan balance. Or maybe I don't. Anyway, I should deposit... Oh, I should still deposit the money. This is weird. Although I'll take out some as walking around. At least 10,000 anyway, just in case I happen to come across the golden spot. I'll just do that. Let's have a look what we can get from... What Nook Mile stuff should we get? Oh, ultimate pocket stuffing. Ultimate pocket... Does that mean I can get more in my... Surely I have that already. Donation box. Can I get the... Can I get the ATM? It doesn't look like it. And there's some stuff there that I really do want, but... Okay, well, let's go back. Ultimate pocket stuffing. Let me just Google that because I don't want to buy something that's not going to be useful to me, especially for 8,000 miles. Okay, ACNH Ultimate pocket stuffing. It increases the player's pocket storage to 40. But my I thought my thing was already 40. Oh no, it's not. It's 30. Okay, fine, I'm getting that. Okay, I'll calm down on the miles stuff because you know, you should spend them, but I do like having a buffer for things that I want, because you do you buy stuff. There's stuff there that I'll want to decorate the island with that I'll need to buy with miles. So let's start earning them. But we're going nut shopping. I don't think I've got that one, so I'll order that. And I've just spent some money. I need to get some more money out then. How much did I spend? 3,200. Right. Yeah, I'm very weirded out that my loan balance is 0 when I hadn't paid off the room. So let's have a word with him. Oh, yeah. He did the construction over the night where then he closed down resident services, which means I don't have a loan balance yet, but I will do after this conversation. Right. Okay. Yeah. 548,000 bells. That's what I was expecting. Ooh, I can do the exterior. I love the exterior stuff. Okay, so let's get all the construction stuff out of the way. Lots of projects, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't want to build too many bridges and inclines at the moment because I am planning on basically flattening the island as soon as I get terraforming. But I will definitely put bridges over the river mouths, because that just makes it easier to get around the island when I'm going fishing or collecting or digging up what's it called, clams for fish bait. Okay. Ooh, I've not seen it like this option like that before. So let's say you wanted my help. Okay, well, I can find building resident services. No, primarily for major events. Oh, this, I think, yeah, this is when he's going to ask me to help develop the island so that we can get KK Slider. Yeah. Oh, I bet you do, Tom. Tell me more. Yeah, KK Slider. Yeah, 3-star island. Yeah, I ate that dog. But I'll say I'm his biggest fan. Because I think, you know, in canon, we're all fans of KK Slider. In the game. But personally, I ate that dog. I only listen to him so he gives me the recordings so I can, put them in the collection, because I'm a bit of a completionist. So, especially when you've got collection tasks in a game. KK Lament is my go-to karaoke song. Oh, but saying I hate KK Slider, I do like KK Dirge, because it sounds like he's just saying meatball over and over again. Bit of a KK stan, are you? Do you order bits of his fur off the internet? And, you know, bottles of his bathwater? Are you that kind of fan, Tom? I can see Tom doing that. Or, you know, to the world, he's this sort of entrepreneur, you know, builds dreams and fantastical islands, and when he goes away from the office, he's there with headphones on, listening to KK with a little plushie, and being very weird about it. Like, you know, the people that not just like, I think I would compare it to people that not just like K-pop, but the ones that are basically they go overboard on it, and it gets a little, I'm just gonna say weird, maybe a little disturbing. Okay, KK show with a combination of hardware. So, I mean, I'd like to get that done in a week, but I remember last time it took me more than a week. Just because I kept getting like different messages from old Isabelle over there. She said, you know, plant flowers. I planted flowers, and it's like, it's still a 2-star. You know, put some more fencing out. I did put some more fencing out, and it's still a 2-star. I was like, well, what do you want from me, woman? Okay, so let's get some customization on the house. Let's get that done. That's anything. That's, oh yeah. Okay. I want to. Well, I can't expand yet. I haven't paid my loan. So this is what happens when I say that. But I can't take expansion if I have an outstanding loan balance. Yeah. Okay. Oh, why does that end the conversation? Oh, it's so frustrating when conversations just end. And they don't give you a chance to ask another question. Okay, customise my house, because it, you know, doesn't look great. You want 5 grand off me? Jesus. Here we go. You're not gonna tell me. Well, I'm going to keep the blue roof, or for now. Is that all I can do? I can only do the roof in the mailbox. Oh, is it because my house is the small version? I think I'll go expand the house before I get the sidings. Okay. And there's not a lot of choice on them. Oh, there's more choice on the mailbox than I thought. I had this one last time in blue, or I think then I had the black one. I'll go for a different one this time. Probably still a blue one to go with the roof. I'll match it with the roof. Maybe that one. That looks nice. But, oh, curtains. What does curtains do? Oh, it just opens and closes the curtains on the house. Okay. Oh, and you go switch to night. I open and close the curtains. That's quite nice. Not useful at all, but yeah. Yes, I'll have that order. That's going to cost me 5 grand for a new mailbox, mate. Great. Right. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk to him about at the moment, because I don't want to do, or don't want to commit to any. Oh, let's get a bridge started, because you know, there's still 2 bridges that I want to put down, and that won't change. Yeah, nobody contributes. Well, I just tended to just earn a lot of money quite quickly and dump all of it in. I didn't have the I don't really have the patience to have the residents just drop in like 20 bells and walk off when I'm the one basically running this island and working my arse off. You know. Yeah. Let's make a bridge. Now, I've already got one of those, and I'm going to replace the one we've already built. Suspension. I think I had these before at the river mouths, and they do look they look good for for that purpose. Because I don't want anything too intrusive down at the beach. I love that bridge as well, but that'll be... And that bridge. I love the red Zen bridge and the iron bridge for internal. I could have that one. I do like the suspension bridge. That's going to be 120. I can pay for that now. So, let's get that. Yes. Okay, so he's had £5,000 out of me. Let's grab another 5. Just for the... Oh. What? Huh? Did I take out too much? Did I take out 50 grand instead? I don't know. Yeah, I took out 50 grand instead of 5 grand earlier. So let's pay some of the loan. Pay it from savings. And I won't pay it all from savings. I like to keep money. So let's pay 300 grand. Yes, it's like 250 grand to pay off. That will not take long to pay. Although... Oh no, I've just taken all the... I should have factored in the cost of the bridge because I wanted to pay that today. Which I will do anyway, because I'll just go and get some sea creatures later. I might do one sea creature run on the stream, but I'll do some more later because I do like just relaxing to do that. Okay, right, so... Yeah. Oh, home ownership. You know, who'd do it? Okay, let's get out of there. Okay, well, we should talk to Isabelle. Just get her stuff going. But before I do that, let's have a look in the box. Another cardboard box. I've been grabbing all the cardboard boxes. Oh, I can't. Oh, I keep trying to move the camera. I keep thinking you can't do that on here unless you're tilting it outside. You're here already. Yay! Oh, dear sweet Isabelle. And issues you may face with other residents. Generally, I hate them. I don't particularly like the ones I've got at the moment, but I do need to have a bit more of a mix than what I had last time, because you don't get as many DIYs, you don't get as many gifts, as many range of DIYs and as many range of gifts. So I'm going to look to, when I get a campsite, I'm going to look to get some amiibos and have a sort of a mix of, all the different types of villager. Still probably having some of my old villagers, because I did love some of them, particularly like Sherb and Eric. And Bluebell was a little bit annoying, but she was sweet with it. Yeah, the rest were kind of bland, but yeah, they didn't cause trouble. I think also I never saw any conflict, and I know some types do have. Well, I didn't say any. I didn't see any conflict. I did see some, but I think there'd be more if I had a bit more of a mix, because some types don't get on well with other types. So yeah, I'll look at like what a good mix would be. Do I have any speed? Indeed I do. No, I'm good. What do you want? Oh, right, okay. I hadn't actually heard all the details of Project K. Fine. First, we need more visitors to come to our island. Next, we need more folks to move here. And finally, work hard to increase the overall image of this island. Oh, what do you want? Okay. Right, I can get the campsite going. Brilliant. Okay, are you going to talk to me, Isabelle? Are you going to start on with your ratings? Okay, she's not going to do ratings just yet. Okay. Maybe I need the campsite for that. Because then she talks about visitor ratings. Okay, so it's after that bit. Okay. So I can change the flag. I do need to change the flag. I had the Pride combined flag last time. I might go back with that. Change the island tune. I had... In my last island, it was the Legend of Zelda theme. But I think I'll go and find another one. Okay, I'm good for now, love. Right, so. Okay, that was a lot. Let's bang this bridge down. So it's either the South River Mouth or the East River Mouth. I think the South one for the time being. I'll do the other one after this one's been built, probably tomorrow. Okay, let's... Why have I got a spade again? Let's imagine it. We could go a little bit further south. Although, yeah, probably leave it there. That's a good spot. Hey, Lloyd. Forgot how much your phone rings at the beginning. Like it never happens again, really. Yes, have you got cameras pointing at me? Yes. If you don't make any heftiness. Yeah, exactly, because the villagers do nothing. I do all the work here. Okay, I won't talk to Lloyd. I've only got 10 grand on me. I've got like 90 grand in the bank. So... Oh, I was going to talk to... Is it Mabel? It is Mabel. Couple of times a week. Wow. Let's have a look. I do need some clothes. It's alright. I mean... Not for the moment. Love, your selection's a little weak. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's have a look in the museum. Nothing to give the old owl, but there is something I completed which took me ages to complete last time. Down here in the old fossil section. My Stegosaurus is complete, and that was the last one I had to complete as well. I can't remember which bit of it I needed. But yeah, Stegosaurus is complete, and also another one that took ages, but not as long as the Stegosaurus. Here we have the old T-Rex. That took like 3 days. It was ridiculous. And I had a spare T-Rex part when it completed. Anywho, I could go around all of it, but not a lot to see. Well, there's a few creatures to see, but we got work to do. Some peaches from Mom. Oh, I've got my money tree. Let's get that money. And chop it down. Oh. Dig that up, ready to plant the other one later. Okay, so I have the campsite construction kit, so let's get DIY. Let's get that built. Last time I had it on a beach, and I think I'm going to stick with that. Because it's a very good place to put it, especially if you're terraforming and stuff, it's not in the way. Oh. Can't craft anything unless I have the bloody materials. Right, so... Wood, softwood, hardwood, iron nugget. Now, because I have been diligently collecting this stuff every day, I've got more than enough for that. So... Oh, but I'm not going to keep crafting. No. Although one thing I will do, as I put this wood away, is customise my shovel. Because I don't know if any of you know this, but when you customise a tool, it resets the uses back to the maximum. So you don't have to... You can essentially have a tool that never breaks if you remember to customise it. What you can't do is customise the stone axe because you get through a load of them, but you need to break a load of them. You need to break a load of axes anyway so that you can get the golden axe. But the shovel is something you don't ever have to do again. People. Okay. Oh, and another thing I recommend having when you're doing your harvesting and you know, just work around the island is having two Mario pipes. You can get them from the Nook Stop. You have one in your house and one in your pocket, and then when your pockets are full, or if you break a tool, you just pop down a pipe, the pipe in your pocket, jump into it, and you end up back here where you can get any resources in your storage. And you know, I've obviously got crafting here, and you know, you can put things away quickly. Because at the moment I can't have a storage shed because I need to progress further. But yeah. I'm not gonna put a pipe in my pocket now because I'm not doing anything on that scale just yet. So let's decide on a beach. Let's have a look at my map. Where's my map? So I'm thinking like putting it on the beach just south of Ursula's house there. It's a nice little contained area, and it's right next to the airport, you know. Yeah, it's a good place to put it, and I can put, you know, some amenities there as well. So... I don't know, is it? Yeah, I think that looks good. Enough space around it for stuff. Okay, I'll be there tomorrow. Fantastic. Right, so don't need to ask Tom Nook for anything. But we need to start beautifying the island. So I'm gonna probably buy some flowers from the Creepy Twins. And just start probably planting like mad. It doesn't really matter at this stage whether it's aesthetically pleasing to me, because I'm going to flatten the place anyway. What matters is that flowers equals points, and points equals star rating. And that's all that Isabelle cares about when it comes to that. And at some point she's just going to say, plant flowers, so I'll plant a load of flowers. I've got to be careful though how I plant them, because the last time I did this, like, you know, it was February last year when I first started, is I started planting them in weird places, like around the base of trees, and then thinking, well, why am I not getting my wood? Well, because it can't go. Yeah. So got to be tactical, but just got to plant vast fields of flowers everywhere, and be careful not to run through them as well, because then that takes the points down, if I remember right, because it's fully bloomed flowers that are worth more. Sure. Right, and I've also got, and I also need to put some furniture down, and I haven't got a lot to build. I haven't got a lot of DIYs of stuff to build, but let's have a look at the seasonal stuff. Where's this? Oh, it's there. They moved it. Okay, so I've got these, which I can put down and build. At the moment, none of these require the maples, which is great. So yeah, I can put some leaves down. I can put some trees bounty lamps down. Some little tree, trees bounty little trees. What else? What else would look good outside? I mean, the hay beds look good. I think the bigger the better sometimes as well. I can put bird houses around. Swinging benches would look good. The rest of that stuff's inside stuff, but I can put a bonfire down. A couple of campfires on beaches. I don't know about tire toys and tire stack. Maybe tire toys and campfires can go together. And instead of hay beds and campfires. And leave campfires. We shall see. But if I'm going to do the seasonal stuff, I'm going to need a few more acorns and pine cones, because they're not exactly really rare drops, but it takes a lot to get them. I mean, I've sat there and shaken trees like mad for ages to get the stuff, like this time last year. Okay, and again, just in case you don't know this, the secret to shaking trees. That's going to be. Is that money tree? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are not money trees. This is a wood tree. Okay, so never shake a tree for the first time on a day without a net in your hand, because this would happen. Great, and you can immediately catch a wasp. God, if only I could have scripted that. That was totally random. And because I've already donated one to the museum, I always release them. I have no use for them. I don't even know how much they sell for, but probably not loads. Okay, so I'll just pick that up. And then, also another trick, depending on what side of the tree you're on, I mean, always going like, anyway, stuff will start dropping on the opposite side. There we have a tree branch. I don't really want tree branches. I want acorns. There we go. There's an acorn and an acorn. And you just sit there, shaking, shaking, shaking. And I'll pick up the tree branches to get them out of the way, so I can then shake for more acorns. Okay, so nothing else is gonna drop now because I'm on that side. So I'll go to this side and start shaking, and then stuff drops on that side. Okay, so nothing more is going to drop until I clear out the way. So as you can see, this is something that takes ages if you want to build up a significant amount of them. I'll just do a little bit more, fill that out. But what I'm not going to do is spend like the rest of the stream on it. I mean, getting 4 out of that little bit amount of time is probably a good level. And the same is true for the pine cones, and they will happen. You will get them from the cedar trees, which will initially grow up on the higher points of the island. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go get them. Do I have that bug? I probably have that bug, but let's just check. Tiger beetle. Yeah, I have that one. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to chop wood or smash rocks. It's not overly. Oh, I did say we're going to meet the residents. So here's a pink alligator. Gail, that's her name. She likes to call me Snacky. Is that it? Okay. Oh, I do. Oh, missed one. Hugh. Kind of like Hugh. I think he's a lazy one. He sounds like a lazy one from that speech. I do like a lazy villager. So let's see what my turnip prices are. Even though I can't buy turnips, until tomorrow, I use a turnip calculator app where if you record your turnip prices, you're then better able to predict. You can predict what the prices are going to be. So I actually had a price of 519 on Thursday. So a bit bummed that I didn't already have turnips because I could have made absolute bank on it. Let's take the turnip price. 50. Because the more information the app has, the better it can predict next week what I'm going to have. Okay. And the app is called Turnip Calculator. I'm on Android. I don't know if it's on iOS. But yeah. No, you can. Let's have a look what's in the cupboard. Probably not a lot that I want. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't need that. I should get some flowers. I think I've got all the DIYs that they sell. Yeah, I've got all the DIYs. I don't need cherries. I want trees with those on. Shanty wall, no. Don't want the camo wall. No, don't want the cute one. Floors and walls not inspiring. But I did have. Oh, so I was going to get some flowers. I did have Sahara on the island yesterday, so I got the mysterious ones and and then the rugs. Okay, so let's. Let's get 10 each of these and then... Yeah, even the pansies are my native flower. I'll just keep buying some more. Tell you what, Leaf was here the other day and I didn't buy any flowers off him. I bought some tomatoes, but I haven't planted those yet. I still need to do that. But then I can't do cooking just yet because I can't get a kitchen. I've got the DIY for the ironwood kitchen, which I think came from the... It's the Wildest Dreams DIY pack that I bought from these guys. But you need other ironwood stuff. And like... Oh, hang on, what did I just buy there? Did I just distract myself? Still need five white cosmos and 5 white pansies. 5 yellow pansies. Okay. Okay, so I've got 10 of each of everything. That's enough to be getting on with for now. Let's have a look at what my Nook Miles pluses are today. Sell a hot item for a fortune, so I can get 1,000 bells for that. Still need to talk to some more villagers. Maybe I will smack some rocks. What's the hot item? Mini DIY workbench. Well, let's just go and build one of those because that's easy and doesn't cost a lot in materials. Mini DIY workbench, where are you? Here we go. All the woods and some iron nugget. It's like hardly any of each, which is great. Why I've got one here? Oh, why am I always run to the crafting station and I forget to pull the stuff out of storage. It's grabbed. Nope, done. And let's put all this rubbish away. So glad I got my expanded pockets. Okay. So I'll sell this, go and find other villagers to talk to that can complete the miles plus, and obviously you always have to always good to talk to all your villagers every day because some of them give DIYs, and then you do get miles for how many days you do that in a row, or how many days you just not in a row, just how many days you do that. Okay, I'll sell you that. Thank you. Bing. Take my 1,000 miles. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll get the chop wood one later when I chop my wood. My normal. Yeah, customize another item. Hit rocks. Yeah, I'll get that one now because I'm gonna talk to another, at least one of the villager, so weeds. There will have to be some weeds somewhere because I like to have a little bug garden with some weeds, flowers, tree stumps, so that when new bugs come in, there's some guaranteed places for some of the bugs. Oh, what are you making? Shell speaker. This could be fun. Could set these up on the beaches. Okay, so let's get my miles for that. Let's have a look at what the shell speaker looks like. Oh, I haven't learned it yet. Idiot. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I'll need some conches and some iron nuggets. But yeah. I could place them around. Have some music playing on the beaches. Okay. Is this house? Gail's house. It's Gail's house, yeah. There was a bit of wood there I didn't pick up yesterday. Hey, Mary. I have a pet snapping turtle. Okay, Mary. Pick up that wood because it's annoying me. There we go. That's 4 of them, so I'm missing one larger. That's Axel. I don't think we've seen Axel today. And that's Hugh. So Axel must be out doing some exercise. Do I have that cicada? I probably do, but let's sneak up on it. It's a walker cicada. Yes, I have that one. You can go back. Into the sky. There we go. Okay, let's look for Axel. He's probably out exercising. Don't particularly like the jock ones. Just because it's always about... The conversation's always about exercising. It's never about anything different. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Oh, what's wrong with Axel? Oh. Oh no. I've distracted him. Oh, I've got to start putting my net away when I talk to them. I don't know if I don't think he wanted to leave. He's only been here. Well, he's one of my originals, so he's been here a week. He's only been here a week. Damn it. Okay. Right. Have I done everyone? I think I have. This will tell me. 8 days. Yes, I've done everybody. Right, so let's get some flowers planted. And I think I'll just plant them, like, up the tops for the moment. Because it's out of the way, and I don't really want to deal with it. I just want... Like, here would be a good area for some flowers, because there's no trees here. And I don't care about them breeding for the moment. I will eventually set up a flower project that I did have on my last island. And like you can do it on a 12 by 12 square of land, and it puts everything in different combinations, and then you move any ones, you know, to a different section to then be bred. something else to then get all the combinations, and it was always a thing with me that I was unhappy that I never got blue roses, and they are really difficult to get. I mean, you are having to make sacrifices to RN Jesus for that one to happen. But it's been tested. It works. It's just you got to put in the work for it, and I will as soon as I've got my island planned out for the initial way that I want it. With I'm gonna rebuild my estate that you saw in last week's video. I do still like the idea of a spooky estate with the spooky fencing and stuff, which will come soon. It will be there. Next month. Next month is spooky season. So that's really good timing, because hopefully about then I will have already got the 3 stars, so I can then build up. Another thing I've got to do is fencing. I've got some. I haven't used the initial fencing that Tom Nook gives you. So I could build. I can make fences and stuff. Because that's another thing that. Okay, I don't want to put too many flowers around this tree. Because Isabelle will ask you to build more fencing at various points when you need to know what she thinks will increase your rating. Okay, that's nothing's going to drop there, but they will drop there. So okay, let's put some on the tops, on the cliff edge. Okay, what just happened there? Flower power miles. Oh god, planted 50. Wow. Okie dokie. So step in the right direction. Yeah. It's going to be a big job to get all these down when I want to flatten it, but they'll all go into storage. And hopefully by that point I will have the storage closet, which I can bring with me and throw them in straight away. Weeds. Let's see, what's this fish? Because there's still some critters I don't have. Mostly because of different times. I'm not always on or able to be on when there's stuff to be caught. Oh, come on! I suppose that's because of the slight delay that I'm experiencing by having this go through my what do you call it? Capture card. Because I always go by the sound, not the visual. And there's I think it's like a half second delay, and that's enough for the game to go, nope, you can't have it. Oh no, maybe not there. Yup. Okay, so I think that's enough flowers for now. Probably should water them. Probably earn some miles for this today for watering as well. Yep. Something's just popped. Flower tender. That's all the new flowers planted and watered. I'll move that ladder. That's a better place. Okay, show. What's that dish? Nope. What do we got here? Black bass. Yeah. You can go back. Nobody likes you, black bass. Just the same as the sea bass. Okay. It's pond sketch. I think I've already got one. Okay. So while I've got a nut mouse ticket on me, let's see if we can go to another island and see if there's any more. If we can get another fruit. We've got coconuts and bamboo from another island. Let's see what fruit options we have, and it's probably going to be cherries because, yeah, the likelihood is you're going to go to an island with your own fruit on it. I want to fly. I want to go to Nugmas. Yes. Yeah, cherries. Great. Okay, let's check if there's a... Let's go grab some shells. I'm gonna need... No, not all conches, but I'm going to need some conches. Is that a Venus comb or a Sneezy snail? I'll probably hit some rocks here as well. Another good tip in case you didn't know it is dig holes there, and you can hit the thing 8 times without moving too far away if you just keep hammering the A button. Yeah. And I got my smash rocks thing. Yay! I mean, I could chop wood here as well, but again, I don't want to do that. I always hit the rocks. I have plenty of wood at home. I'll always pick up the tree branches as well. Okay, let's get up here. Grab that rock. I need to dig one hole here because there's a tree there. Yeah, I tend not to get wood on Nugmas Islands, but I will always hit the rocks because obviously you have loads of trees on your own island to start with, so you can always get wood, you know. And plus, the stone axe will always... I suppose I could use a real axe, a proper axe on these, because it doesn't matter if these trees get chopped down. It does matter if your own trees get chopped down. Because then they don't produce wood anymore. Oh, yeah. Another convenient tree. I suppose I could just go full rampage. Full axe rampage. Anyway, is that a pond? They're not showing a map here. No. I think this is a pond. Yes, it is. And there was one island I came to, it had a pond. And it's basically Trash Island. Everything in the pond was trash. Like, you know, tyres, boots, cans. Oh, come on, why did... If you're a boot, I'm gonna... not be happy. Oh, what? I hate the fishing mechanic in this game sometimes. Yep, Trash Island. I'm on Trash Island. Oh, okay, it's giving me another DIY recipe. Which one is that? Trash fishing. Don't mind if I do. Okay, but what did it give me? What's the new DIY recipe? Oh, the thumb piano. Okay. That's kind of cool. Oh, always when I'm in mid-swing, they move. Or mid-cast. You gonna move? No. You gonna go that way? You gonna see it? There we go. Tire. Oh no, an actual fish. A carp. I don't really care. You can go back in. Too far away from the side. I mean, you're probably going to turn around. Yep, you're going to turn around. Knew it. Knew it. Stupid. Oh, fuck. That's why the fish in this game hate me. There we go. Oh, a rock. Okay. I don't think I've smashed... No, I haven't smashed this one. So let's get hacking at this rock. That's all the rocks. Let's full axe rampage. What did I get for that? Oh, chopping wood. Okie dokie. Anything else? No. Here and chop those down. I'm gonna get all the weeds as well, because I might just cover the island in those straw, well, the hay beds, and they'll need weeds. Hey, Soul Wrecker. Yeah, I'm on Miles Island, so I'm going full axe rampage. Although I did say at the top of the stream I wasn't going to go chopping wood, like on my island, because that takes an hour and is really boring to watch. Quite a zen moment, zen hour for me before I start work, but not stream material. Uh-oh. They're gonna sting me. Damn it. Do you know what? I gave the advice earlier about not hitting trees or shaking trees without... Oh, what have I just done there? Just deregistered something. What was it? What did I just... Oh, it was my net. Okay. Yeah, I said at the beginning of the stream, don't shake a tree without having a net in your hand. And I've just been chopping trees down, which is the same as shaking them. You know, initially. Let's... Yeah, and Soul Wrecker, you'll never believe it as well. Like, when I was demonstrating what to do, on the only tree that I shook, a wasp nest dropped, and it was just perfect timing. You cannot script it. If you want to go back and watch it, it's amazing to see that, you know, I had that perfect timing, and, you know, the RNG gods aligned just for me in that moment. Okay, I can chop these without fear of a stupid wasp. Ooh, something with a fin. I don't think I haven't got all the sharks yet. I might have all the daytime sharks, so this might be a suckerfish or a whale shark. But let's see. Come on. For God's sake. There we go. Oh, come on. I hit that. Right, let's get all the chopping done, and let's pick everything up, including the weeds. And we can get back to beautifying the island with loads and loads of hay bales. And maybe a couple of the autumn stuffs. Although I haven't got very many acorns or pine cones at the moment. And you don't want to, well, like I showed you earlier, it takes ages to farm them. You don't need to see me doing that, because it's boring to watch. But again, quite zen to do when you know, really when you got your coffee in the morning and you want to relax before you start work, which is easy for me because I work from home most of the time. Or you can do it when you're winding down after work, and it's just so relaxing. You know, and I get the appeal of when it came out as well. In the pandemic, it became people's jobs. I mean, I wasn't working when this game came out, but I didn't buy it for another year because I wasn't really into, I just looked at it, oh, it's a twee little game with animals, and you know, I just didn't get it, and really I should have bought it, even though I wasn't working. I mean, it is still going to get to talk about stuff, but it's not. When you're on a stream, you need to be, there needs to be a result to it, rather than just sitting there gathering materials all the time. Like, I'm doing this now because it's a quick job, and you don't come back to this specific island all the time. But if I tried to do my own island, it takes an hour, and I'm not spending an hour of the stream. It's just doing that. Because what I want to do is start building stuff and placing stuff, and because Isabelle's here now. She's not rating the island just yet, but she will do. In fact, I think there's probably more conversation in Isabelle now. Or maybe, well, no, there isn't, because I went back to it after I spoke to Tom. Yeah. So many weeds, but there's going to be so many hay beds. Okay, and get rid of that. I don't want that. Okay, I didn't see a message bottle here, but let's just double check. Because usually you do get a message bottle on the islands you go to. And hope there should be one when I get back in my own island. No message bottle here. Okay, let's go back. Yep. Come on, Dodo. Take me away. Okay, let's go and buy some medicine from the creepy twins. Although, I could probably make it from what I've got on me. So I've got wasp nests and weeds. Meh. Shop's just here. Just the one, thanks. There we go. Okay, so did I hear a balloon then? No, just the normal wind. Stuff into storage. Oh, I'll sell the fruit. Should have sold the fruit when I was in there. Or should? Oh no, I'll keep the fruit for gifts for villagers, because that's really they're good gifts to build up the friendship points. So yeah, I'll put them in storage for the moment, and then I'll go around giving gifts. Right, so now I need to decide what I want to build for placing stuff around. So I want a load of hay beds, because they're a good size of things to have, and they look nice. I like them. I'm going to need to place some fencing. I've got some fencing in my pockets. Okay, so I'm going to be... Right, so I want to build the hay beds. I want to... how many conches have I got? I want to build those speakers and have them around the beaches. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't have any... Oh, because I was selling the shells, obviously. Okay. So maybe not do that. Do those for the moment, but I will have to remember to go and get conches every time I log on. Okay, what else? Well, that could be good. Yeah, I want to do these. I can't really do much of these because they need acorns and pine cones and they take ages to farm. But I will do those off stream. Probably get a couple of those going. And bonfires. Where's the bonfires gone? Okay. Yeah. Bonfires and campfires. So I just need a load of wood, tree branches. Oh, I want to do a couple of these swing mitts. This is a load of wood. Yeah. And these. Okay, well, I'll start on the hay beds. Because they're easy to just do and lay out where I want them. So I'll probably make 10 of those. Because I'm sure I've got enough weeds to do that. Yeah, absolutely loads of weeds. I'm only going to need more weeds if I'm going to do 10. It's so annoying that you can't do mass crafting. And we're never going to get it because Nintendo are not going to make any updates anymore, any big updates anymore, so it's just going to be the seasonal stuff. At least you can speed it up by hammering the A button. Done for now. I think I'll make the swing bench next, and I think I'll get 5 of those. Oh, oh. Something clicked. DIY. Yep. So what did I need? Wood and softwood. Okay. This is customizable. It is customizable, so let's look at customizing these. Oh, not craft. Customize. Yes. I like the redwood. Oh, and I can customise the hay beds as well. I probably don't have enough customisation kits at the moment, but I'll have a look at what I can do with them. Okay, what can you do to a hay bed? Brown, green. Oh. I like the idea of green ones. Oh, and I do have enough. Okay. Oh, I haven't done the swinging bench. That one. Oh. Make some green hay beds. Okay, that's all the customization done. Oh, and something went off on the Nook Miles. Oh, something more on the Nook Miles. Yep, there we go. Maybe a swinging bench here. Hay bed here. A swinging bench here. bench by the river. Put a hay bed down by the campsite. Where? Maybe here. Hey Lloyd, I'm not giving you any money yet. Ooh, there's the golden spot. Let's go and get that money. Okay, that one started to grow. Yeah, this bamboo didn't start to grow. It was planting in slightly the wrong place when I planted the rest of them. They're growing okay. Another random hay bed just here. How many swinging benches have I got left? 2. Put one on some rocks. Not these ones. Maybe the one in the corner. Oh, there's a message bottle. What have I got in there? Overalls? That's not overalls. That is... What am I wearing? I'm wearing that. Samurai Hakama. It fell from the sky in a balloon. I think. Yeah, I think a swing bench. There. That'll do. And maybe a hay bed next to this palm tree. Get another swing bench up on one of the cliffs. Over there. I would like it here. So have I got any fruit to eat? I have no fruit. So I want to move the tree. I don't really want to shake fruit from a tree to then eat it. Maybe. Let's have a look around the other cliff tops. Weeds. Thought that was a load of weeds, and I just remembered I planted a ton of flowers earlier. Actually, maybe having on the other swing bench here. I've got a ladder down here. Balloon. Bells? Yellow's usually bells, I think. Oh, toy box. Maybe I won't have a swinging bench here because I'll want something else here, but maybe another one here. I will want a lighthouse here. But, no, I want a lighthouse at there because I always have a lighthouse at one of the rock bits at the back. Sure. Anywhere else I can put a bench. Maybe just here. Do a hay bed here. Like 2 hay beds left. Another one maybe here. Probably another one in the middle of this slot here. Yeah, that's a good place. Okay, so I've done a lot to start beautifying. Let's just go back to Isabelle, see if her speech has moved on to giving me a rating. I don't think it has. I think that starts tomorrow. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Okay, so is she still not going to do ratings? No, she's not going to do ratings. Fine. Let's go and empty pockets. And do some money making by getting some sea creatures. Let's put this tree down. Yeah. And I always love doing that to get in the water. Running and jumping when you get to the end. Sea stars, they're not worth a lot, so that will be swapped out later. Yeah, you were close with the Ringus. I don't know how close you were with the Ringus, but... Ooh, a pearl. Now, I haven't been selling those. I don't know how much they're worth, but I have been keeping them, because... I may want to make some of the mermaid set later, and... You know, later on in the game. And you get that from Pascal. Or you get the... Oh no, you don't get the DIYs from if I remember rightly. But anyway. Oh. Can I hear a balloon? Nope. Just my imagination. What do we got here? Not moving very fast, so probably not great. Moon jellyfish, again, not very valuable. What you really want, especially this time of year, is the Gigas giant clams, because they're 15,000 each. And just yesterday I had 3 of them in one trip around the island. So that was a happy payday. That's what helped get those 3 bags of 99,000 bells. Okay, that's moving at some speed. Maybe that's an octopus. A mussel. They're alright. Basically, anything that's worth more than worth 1,000 bells or more, I will keep. Anything less than that, I will get rid of. In favour of something more expensive. Because it's all about the bells. Here's a scallop, so here comes Pascal. Always give a scallop to Pascal, because you get stuff from him. Okay, let's get some of Pascal's truth. Watermelon confuses me, man. Why can't we just call it fruity foam melon? It's not fooling anyone. Okay. Have you been visiting Leaf lately? And buying weeds off him? Okay, you go off that way. You freak me out. Isabelle is not gallivanting with Doom Guy. You know, she only rips and tears on her day off. Which I don't think she has anymore. Maybe she's come to the island for a rest. Come on, what's this? This has got to be something goodish. If I can catch up to it. Oh, it's another scallop. Good, I can keep one. They're always good to keep and sell. After you've given one to Pascal. Well, what did Pascal give us? He gave us a pearl. Okay. This is probably something nothing. Yeah, it's a sea star. Do not like. Probably a nothing. Oh, no, it's a spotted garden eel. They're worth over £1,000, so I tend to keep those. This probably nothing. Acorn barnacle. Yeah, no. That'll get dumped. It's nearly in the corner where the rocks are. There's usually some quite good stuff where the rocks are. Where am I on the map? Yes, I'm almost getting into the corner. Okay. Ooh, what's that? nothing. Oh, turpin shell. Yeah, they're alright. We can keep that. It's over here. Not moving much. Not reacting to me. Sea grapes. Nah. I'll chop them in a bit. That's it. It's big, it's moving, I'm catching up to it, so not massively expensive. Is it an octopus? No, it's a scallop. Okay. Come on. Oh, what's that? Just keep getting distracted by bubbles. What's this? Spotted garden eel. Okay, keep that. Right, let's get into the corner, see what else is coming up. There's a bubble behind me. I'm going to leave that behind, otherwise I'll never make any progress around looking at, because I like to do a circuit at least. And go to different areas. Okay, something that does move. What was it? Oh, sea star. It goes into the bane of my diving existence. Okay, this thing wants to move quite fast. Quite small shadow, so maybe a Gazami crab. And if they move fast, you force them into a corner. So that they have nowhere to go, and if they turn around, they'll swim straight into you. Oh, it is an umbrella octopus. Still good though. They are valuable. Let's see what this thing is here. It's big, not moving. Probably an enemy. Yep, it's an enemy. Oh, excuse me. Okay. What we got down this way? Nothing. Oh, there we go. Okay, what's this? Another scallop. Wow. I mean, they're not massively expensive, but you know, when you get them in a good number, you know, you make a bit of money. And that's what we need right now, because we're into... I swear Tom Nook is some kind of loan shark. And I swear he's just making numbers up when he says, oh yeah, adding this extra room, which is the same size as the other room I added, is going to cost you 3 times as more. Yeah. What? You know, I understand the upstairs room and the basement being more expensive because they're bigger rooms. But the side rooms, why are they different cost? Why do they cost? Like, why does one cost more than the other? Why is it, you know, why has he got his sliding scale going up? And the answer, you know, from a lore point of view, probably just because he's money hungry. But from a gameplay point of view, it's because they want to slow you down. They want... It is meant to be a slow burn. I mean, everyone that burnt through all the content during the pandemic, that was something that Nintendo were not prepared for. You know, they weren't prepared for, you know, people in their droves being stuck at home with no jobs. And then playing this to sort of cope with it, and have something to do, and have something, just gives them an achievement, even if it is in a game. And I do kind of wish that I had joined people in that when it came out, but I still get my enjoyment out of it. I'm really enjoying having restarted as well, because there is that thing of and now I've got something to work towards. Whereas before there wasn't a lot for me to do. I mean, I still had to collect some DIYs and some I still hadn't got all the art, but I had all the critters and fossils, and it just became a bit of a drudge. But I think I'm just if I'm going to get any more longevity out of it, I need to do more Happy Home Paradise, do more changing up the island as well. Not keeping it the same all the time. So we'll see how I go on. Oh, dove a little too early for that one. Yep. Oh, it's on the move. And it's a sea urchin. Keep that. Ooh, what's this? Going into the rocks. Sometimes crab territory. And there's an octopus. We'll keep that. So where are we? Are we in the corner? Almost the corner. Let's go. It's the corner. Oh. Oh, come on. I'm also fully expecting within the next couple of years that we'll have another another game, because they've killed off any more development of it. There's going to be no big updates, so that to me suggests they're either pulling people to work on something like Breath of the Wild 2, or they're pulling them off to work on building a new game. And hopefully taking the criticisms that people have genuinely have about this game. It's not perfect. It's really good, but there's some quality of life stuff that needed to go in, and they've never done that. Which I'm hoping for the next game, they would do that. And it's not even about being able to do stuff faster. It's just the menu systems are a bit clunky. Conversations end when you want to choose a different conversation in the group, and it's really weird, some of the stuff. But hopefully they listen. I mean, I know it's Nintendo; they don't tend to do a lot of listening to their customers, but they do sometimes. I mean, yeah, probably it will be on an next-gen console. But I hope they do keep the Switch around, because that's, or keep supporting the Switch for a while, because it is really good the way they've done it. But I don't think they need another portable / not portable thing. I think they shouldn't do another hybrid. They should do another home console. A purely home console that maybe is compatible with the Switch. Maybe, you could use that as a dock and play Switch games on it, and or just just something. I don't think they need another hybrid. I think they need another home console that they can put a lot of power into. Because they're not getting a lot of AAA titles because obviously the hardware can't handle it, and that's why they were looking at they've looked at cloud stuff. I mean, I would have thought that Hitman 3 could have run on a Switch, but they did it on cloud and then it didn't run because Nintendo doesn't do internet. And that's another thing. They absolutely need to improve their networking. And I get why on Animal Crossing they use peer-to-peer, but because it connects you directly. But having full servers to do it should be the norm. It shouldn't be dependent on having everybody connected. Shouldn't be dependent on one person's internet connection. It's just weird, because you can be on an island and have like 10 people there, and suddenly one person's internet goes down and everybody gets reset. That's not how it should happen. I've not played games with peer-to-peer networking like that for years, because everybody knows you create a server, you get everyone to connect, and then if one person disconnects, it doesn't affect everybody else. The only peer-to-peer networking they should be doing is the local play. Let that one go, because I don't like that. Having said all that stuff, about the stuff that the Nintendo needed to improve, I will always be a Nintendo customer because I love the Legend of Zelda series, and it's obviously exclusive. So I will buy the new system as a Zelda delivery system, but then I'll discover stuff like, I've never played an Animal Crossing game, and I've had every system. It just looked too twee for me, but now I actually love this game. So, I will buy another Animal Crossing game. I will, if they make their hardware better. They have cultivated a different market to PlayStation and Xbox, but it's made them not particularly competitive. So the next system needs to be a beefy home console. And if it has some compatibility with the Switch, brilliant, because you can continue to support the Switch as a portable, and then still have your big beefy home system. And you could probably, obviously the Switch as it stands couldn't handle this, but if they had a new version of the Switch, as well as a home console, that was a bit more like the Steam Deck, the Steam Deck, not the Stream Deck. I've just looked down at my Stream Deck and just tried to remind myself what the Steam Deck is, because then you can have a game, on Steam, but stream it to your Steam Deck. So sometimes they never look back on their Wii U mistake. I mean, yeah, the Wii U was so much lost potential, and I am so disappointed in the Wii U. I only really bought one. I've already heard bad stuff about it, but I only really bought one because they had the Wind Waker HD remaster on it, and I love Wind Waker. And if I don't get Wind Waker for the Switch, I want Wind Waker for the next console. And hopefully, because Nintendo Switch Online looks like it's progressing through the consoles, we better be getting game GameCube next, and then you can do Wind Waker. I mean, I know people like to say, "Oh, you shouldn't." You know, people only get that stuff for nostalgia. I mean, yes, it is a nostalgia thing. I've grown up with Nintendo. You know, I had the NES when that was around. I had the SNES. And, you know, okay, the GameCube was when I was an adult, but I was a very young adult. I was in my early 20s when that came out. But it's still like, you know, but games always will have a nostalgia thing. Think of, you know, why do people keep playing Skyrim? Why has there never been an Elder Scrolls 6? Because people absolutely love Skyrim and it keeps getting changed. It keeps getting re-released. You know, why do people keep playing GTA 5? Because of, you know, I don't think the consensus is that it's the best GTA game. I think that might be Vice City or San Andreas, but somebody correct me if I'm wrong. You know, I've never really played a GTA game, so I wouldn't know. But GTA 5 keeps getting re-released, remastered, and you know, there's obviously the market for it. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it, and they wouldn't be making any money off it. What's going on this month on Wind Waker rumors? On Wind Waker rumors say, I hope so. I hope there is basically a Zelda direct, which will include the actual title of the Breath of the Wild sequel and a less vague release date than 2023. But we'll also then have Wind Waker, because that was the GameCube title, because it's the next thing that needs to come out. And people say, "Oh yeah, what you pay full price for the HD remasters?" Yes, I will pay full price for them because, you know, I don't own the original systems, I don't own the original games anymore, and I will pay for a game that I want to play. Simple as that. You know, it's not as easy to say, "Oh yeah, it's just the same as before," and it's, yeah, okay, fair enough. The Switch version of Skyward Sword doesn't get rid completely of the jank that is the motion controls, but it does well enough. You know, even the original Skyward Sword, I never had trouble with the motion controls. Some people did, but I never had them. It's like, I'll compare it to, like, say, when I got Windows Vista. Yes, it had problems. Lots of people had problems. I never experienced them. I didn't say I liked Vista. You know, I tolerated Vista because it worked for me. You know, it didn't have the problems. Same with Skyward Sword on the Wii. I didn't experience the problems that other people were experiencing. So I never got it. I never got the hate for it. I mean, it's a nice little game. It's not the best game. It's not even it's a good story. I like the fact that it's the beginning. I'd have some funny times playing GTA 5. I probably would. I mean, I watched, you know, a friend play it. And it was okay, you know, but it's just not for me. I think I remember playing the original GTA like 20 years ago. It might be more than 20 years ago. I can't remember when it came out, but I seem to remember playing it in my halls of residence. So that would be 1999, 2000, when I was at uni. Yeah, your Vista setup. So yeah, a lot of people's did, and it's just, I think it was, you know, just look. If that makes any sense from a technical point of view. I mean, I'm an IT person, you know, my job is IT, and sometimes I have to explain to people that there's not it's not a black and white solution. Some things just don't work, and you can't adequately explain them in the moment. And I think that's what happened with Vista, where people were, you know, trying to use it, and it just wasn't what they needed at the time. Top 9 GTA 1 were classic and difficult. They were difficult. They were fun to play. Well, the first one was. I never played the set. I never played any more than that. I think I didn't play it for very long. Because I was. And this was, what was I running at the time? I was still running Windows 90. It would have been Windows 95 because I had if I was in my halls, then I had a Packard Bell thing that we got in Christmas 96. Don't want to swap that with anything. Oh. Let's just look up what the costs are for ACNHC Creatures September. So I'm probably done now with thing. There's nothing low price. Okay. I've got a Welk there that I can get. Yeah, I'll stop it for a Welk. They're 1,000 and yeah. That's done. Okay, so there's a lot of money to be made here from Timmy and Tommy, and I think getting back and selling will be, and maybe making a payment to Lloyd and maybe a little bit of payment on my loan, and then that will be the end of the stream. I'm amazed at myself that this started as a really chill. Oh yeah, let's like welcome Isabelle and plant some flowers and to the intricacies of game development, and how console makers act. But that's the thing. This is it ends up being always at some point about the quality of stuff to come out and the excitement of stuff that you want and the nostalgia of things that you had. And that's the sort of feeling I do want to promote. Another leaf one that I do want to promote on this channel is there's room for everything here. I'm not saying I will never play any type of game. Like this whole survival horror series is there because I've never really played them, and I don't know why. Can't explain why it's never grabbed me. I mean, I think I said at the beginning of the survival horror streams, like Resident Evil came out in 1997, 1998. I had a computer that could play it. I was 15, 16. Yeah, 15, 16. The core demographic of a survival horror game, And it wasn't I didn't like horror. I watched horror films at that point. Just do not know why I didn't get into it, and then just never then got into it later. It's really weird, and I'm loving Resident Evil, and I'm hoping I might finish it soon because I do. I've been looking at lists of of survival horror games, and I want to play. There's some I really want to play. So let's sell some stuff. Oh, sorry, Rocco. Microsoft won't providing regular updates. Do you think? I can't remember. Vista was so long ago. So much drama. There was a sea anemone. Okay, that's bringing the price down a bit. But I have got an extra 10 spaces. You'll find Dead Space enjoyable now, but it's very, very hard. I think I will find Dead Space enjoyable. That is fairly close to the top of my list. Done. And next base for me for 41,000. That's not bad. I mean, I've had 60,000. Oh, I had 80,000 once, and that's when I had the 3 Geiger's clams. But I've had 60,000 from less pocket room. But let's have a look at what my money situation is. I mean, I probably will end up later on today just doing some more rounds of swimming and getting money, because I do want to pay off the... I don't like leaving bridges unpaid for more than a day. But then it is the beginning of the game, so... You'll be on Callisto Project then. Oh, Callisto Project! When's that coming out? Okay, let's deposit the full amount. Let's see how much I've got. 155,000. I don't know how much Lloyd needs, so I'll just... I think it might be 198. So I'll withdraw... No, hang on. No. Okay, let's see how much Lloyd needed. How much do you want, Lloyd? Oh, 129,800. Okay. I can't remember how much I actually had in the bank. But if I have that much, I'm going to give it to him. A new death race shortly after. Ooh. Okay, I'll get something else in between then. I can pay Lloyd, and we can get the bridge tomorrow. That'd be a good thing to end on. Just so happens, Lloyd, I have exactly how much you need in my pocket. Woohoo! Okay. We've paid off the bridge. I've paid off some of my loan with money I had yesterday. We've done a bit of beautifying, island hopping, swimming, catching stuff, and a discussion about the state of video games. So, I think that's a good place to leave it. So, thank you very much for watching. I know the vast majority of you will be watching this on VOD because it's only Soul Wrecker and myself in the room at the moment. But thank you for watching. Please have a look at the other stuff on the channel. Please share with your friends, leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications, and if you really like what you see, please consider joining the Patreon. At the first level you'll get access to the Patreon feed and the Discord channel, and at the second level you'll get the same access, but you'll also be able to vote on what games I play in future, because at the moment it's just me making the choices. But I really would like opinions, so even if you're not going to join the Patreon, please leave comments about what you'd like me to see, what you'd like to see next, and also at the higher level of the Patreon, you'll get videos like Just Your Average Hitman, which there was one published this morning on just general YouTube that would have been available to anyone on Patreon last week. There's a new one gone on today for the nobody that's in Patreon at the moment, but obviously I'm going to keep that going until so that when somebody does join it, they will have that benefit. And I can just hear a balloon. So I am going to go, and I'm going to go pop that balloon. Thank you again for watching, and have a lovely rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever. Bye-bye.